and aim our spotlight at Miss Jennifer Williams, who was named 2018 Administrator of the Year. So, Alabama State Interim Director Jennifer Lynn Williams was chosen as the 2018 FCS Administrator of the Year by the Women Leaders in College Sports, the nation's premier women's athletic leadership association, as announced. The Administrator of the Year Award and Neil Jackson Administrator of the Year Award recipients on Tuesday afternoon. And this is going to be my Jennifer voice. It's truly an honor to be recognized as Administrator of the Year amongst all of the female administrators in college athletics at the FCS level. It would not be possible without the support of, I'm going to start reading her voice. But she's saying it would not be possible without the support of my husband, Valdez Williams. Hey, he got to be real. His name Valdez. Anytime you meet a black dude named Valdez, or if he black, but if his name Valdez, he got to be real because his name Valdez. But I bet you he always got a good smell of cologne. And I'm telling you, Valdez. So, without Valdez Williams, her husband, President Ross, her staff, coaches, and student athletes who continue to believe in the vision and trusting her during the last year at Alabama State University. She says, I would not be in this position if not for all of them. I would like to thank Patty Phillips and women leaders in college sports for this wonderful recognition, and would like to congratulate all of the other winners at the various levels. The recipient will be honored Tuesday, October 16th at the Jostens Administrator of the Year luncheon at the 2018 Women's Leader National Convention in Atlanta, which will be emceed by Maria Taylor, college sports analyst and reporter for ESPN, and yours truly, Joseph Waters, Fix Sports Podcast. Yeah, I just added that last part about me, but you get it, though. I'm live, though. I'm live. I can host now. Don't get it twisted. I can host. Nominated by their peers and selected by the Women Leaders Awards Committee for their service during the 2017-2018, Williams joins a list of 7 other award winners that include Maggie McKinney, Executive Senior Associate Director of Athletics, Senior Women Administrator, University of Cincinnati, Dina Freeman Patton, Deputy Athletics Director, California State University, Bakersfield, Carrie Michaels, Associate Director of Athletics, Senior Women Administrator, Shippensburg University, Stevie Baker Watson, Associate Vice President for Campus Wellness, and Theodore Catula, Director of Athletics and Recreational Sports, DePaul University, Val Ackerman, Commissioner, Big East Conference, Jill Jokers Harter, Director of Athletics, St. Louis College of Pharmacy, and Dr. Amy Wilson, Doctor of Inclusion, Director of Inclusion, National Collegiate Athletic Association. The commitment these women have to intercollegiate athletics and the advancement of women in our profession is unparalleled, says Patty Phillips, CEO of Women Leaders in College Sports. Women's Leaders in College Sports is honored to celebrate these extraordinary women at the National Convention in Atlanta for their outstanding leadership, for service, and their tireless commitment to champion their student athletes, colleagues, institutions, and conferences. Williams was elevated to Interim Director of Athletics at Alabama State University in October of 2017. Previously, she served as the Deputy Athletic Director for the Hornets for the 2016-2017 academic year. In her first year as Interim Director of Athletics, Williams was selected to the Division I Council and also serves on the Football Oversight Committee as part of her council duties. She also serves as a panelist at the most recent NCDA convention in our nation's capital. Under the guidance of Williams, Alabama State captured their 5th consecutive Southwestern Athletic Commissioner's Cup by winning 8 conference championships. The Hornets program also captured 5 regular season conference or divisional championships, and 3 teams finished as conference runner-up, and another finished in the top 4 in postseason tournaments. So, from our people over here at the Fix Sports Podcast and the Freedom Train Network, all over to Alabama State and Jennifer Lynn Williams, we'd like to stand up and give a round of applause for the FCS Administrator of the Year for 2018. Yeah. Everybody get up for me, Williams. Everybody get up for me, Williams. Everybody get up, hey, get up for Mick Williams. Hey, everybody get up. Whoa, get up for Mick Williams. Hey, yeah. Jennifer Lynn Williams, my hat goes off to you, and I wish you much success in the future. Time for my weekly rant. My weekly rant is aimed at Dak Prescott, Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, the rest of the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys, fuck Jerry Jones, fuck Stephen Jones, fuck Dak Prescott, and everybody who's afraid to take a stand against fucking injustice. Listen to this bullshit Dak Prescott talking about. Listen to this bullshit.
Dak, as the NFL and the union talk about this anthem policy, the Cowboys have been, very adamant about where they stand on this. And in fact, even to the point that Stephen Jones said that if a player protests, he won't be a Dallas Cowboy. When you hear that, what's your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily listen to it. It has no effect to me because I do exactly what I'm doing and what I've said and what I stand by, whether I was wearing the star or not, whether I was playing for Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, or any other owner. I believe in what I believe in, and that's that.
Is that what is that in terms of the anthem? I mean, does that mean that you never protest?
No, I never protest. I never protest during the anthem, and I don't think that's the time or the venue to do so. The game of football has always brought me such a peace, and I think it does the same for a lot of people. A lot of people
he being a pussy
playing the game, a lot of people watching the game, a lot of people that have any impact of the game. So when you bring such a controversy to the stadium, to the field, to the game, it takes away. It takes away from that. It takes away from the joy and to the love that football brings a lot of people. And so for me, I'm all about making a change, making a difference. And I think this whole kneeling and all that was all about just raising awareness, and the fact that we're still talking about social injustice years later. I think we've got to that point. I think we've proved and we know that the social injustice. So I'm up for taking a next step, that whatever that step may be, for action and not just kneeling. I've always believed standing up for what I believe in, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
So you can respect why some players might still think that's the proper.
So, Dak Prescott, what do you believe in? What do you think? What do you take a stand for? Because right now you're telling us that you're not going to. You're telling us that you don't take a stand, and at the same time saying that you take a stand. So you're saying it's wrong for we should be past this time for players talking about it's wrong to take a stand. Dak Prescott, just come out and say, I'm afraid of Jerry Jones. Just come out and say, I want my new contract. I'm willing to be a bitch boy for a new contract. Just come out and say it. Why don't you just come out and say that, Dak? Y'all making it real hard to be a supporter of the Dallas Cowboys. I think I might be rocking with the Jacksonville Jaguars or the New York Giants this year. I might do. Maybe the Rams. I don't know if I could rock with the Dallas Cowboys this year with all this fuckery going on. Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, because like I said last week, I doubt any Cowboy players would take a stand against Jerry Jones. To me, if it was me, I can't wait to week one. I can't wait to preseason. I'm going to show my ass. I'm going to make them prove to me. You got to show me your gangster. Like, especially like if it was Zeke Elliott. Like, Zeke Elliott ought to go out there and show his gangster, but I don't think it's going to happen. We already see what Dak Prescott. Well, Master said don't take no stand. So I ain't going to take no stand because Master said we can't take no stand because if we take stand, we can't be part of Master, the one that he loves. You know, I love Master. I love Master so much that I make sure that I ain't going to take no stands against no injustices because I think that we can already take a stand, and then now it's time for us to take action, even though I ain't got no actions or no plans to take. I'm just saying stuff that makes my master, Jerry Jones, and his other master, Stephen Jones, happy with old Daiquiri. That's me, old Daiquiri, because I know that as a quarterback, I'm mid-level, and I could be replaced at any time. So I'm going to put on these white gloves, and I'm going to make sure I got my black face on, and I'm ready to tap dance and do whatever master say. And I'm going to be out there, first game, standing erect, hand on heart, toes on the line, ready to do what Master Jerry Jones tell me to do. Because I sure don't want to oppose him. I would never make Master Jerry Jones think twice about me. No, sorry, Bob. I sure is a good boss. I'm a good one, boss. I do whatever you tell me to do. You want me to dance? I dance. I hop tape, hop tape, hop tape, hop tape. Say climb ladder, climb ladder, climb ladder, climb ladder. Do the fishing pole, fishing pole, fishing pole, fishing pole. Say hot grease, hot grease, hot grease, hot grease. Say, ooh, wait. Whatever you tell me to do, boss, I sure gonna do it. I was never gonna do nothing to make you mad at me, not Dak Prescott. No, sorry, Bob. I do what you tell me to do. But let me tell you, I tell on any nigga that talking about he gonna take a stand against this flag, any nigga that say he gonna take a stand, even though you told us not to take one, I'm gonna tell on him. Because I want you to love me, boss. Love me. Give me a new contract and let me stay being the quarterback of your team. Because I love being the Dallas Cowboys. I love doing what you tell me to do. Ham bones. Ham bones. I slap my knee and drink my whiskey, boy. Hallelujah. Jerry Jones is my boss, and I love my master. I love my owner. Ham bone, where you been? Ham bone, where you been? Ham bone, where you been? Ham bone. Your new nickname right from now on, Dak Prescott, is Ham Bone. I sure gonna do what Master tell me to do, because I'm Ham Bone Prescott. And you know me, I just don't like the ruffle no feathers, boss. I just do what I say. You say toes on the line, boss? I put my lips on the line, boss. I just crawl to the line, boss. Whatever you say, boss. Ham Bone Prescott gonna do what you tell me to do, boss. Cause I never go against you. I never oppose you. Not Ham Bone. Not Ham Bone Prescott. Boss. I do whatever you say. Listen to him.
Dak, at the NFL,
whatever you say, you go
talk about this anthem.
Ham Bone Prescott.
Cowboys have been, very adamant about
right.
where they stand on this, and in fact, even to the point that Stephen Jones said that if a player protests, he won't be a Dallas Cowboy. When you hear that, what's your reaction?
Yeah, I mean,
I never thought about going against what my master Jerry Jones said. Is you crazy? He good white folk. He treat us so good. And any niggas want to take a stand against the injustices or use the national anthem or the flag, it's some uppity Negroes. That's what he wants to say.
I don't necessarily listen to it. It has no effect to me because I do exactly what I'm doing and what I've said and what I stand by, whether I was wearing the star or not, whether I was playing for Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, or any other owner. I believe in what I believe in, and that's that.
Is that what is that in terms of the anthem? I mean, does that mean that
yeah, I mean,
you never protest?
No, I never protest. I never protest during the anthem, and I don't think that's the time or the venue to do so.
Because my master said, if you protest, you ain't going to have no job. So I just don't want to be like Kaepernick. I just don't want to be like Reed. I just don't want to lose my job behind no protest. I want that new contract. No,
football's always brought me such a peace, and I think it does the same for a lot of people. A lot of people playing the game, a lot of people watching the game, a lot of people that have any impact of the game. So when you bring such a controversy to the stadium, to the field, to the game, it takes away from that. It takes away from the joy and to the love that football brings a lot of people. And so
racism takes away lives. I'm just saying.
For me, I'm all about making a change, making a difference. And I think this whole kneeling and all that.
What change and difference is he going to make? Because we know he ain't about making no change, no difference. He just about making massa happy.
It was all about just raising awareness, and the fact that we're still talking about social injustice years later. I think we've got to that point. I think we've proved, and we know that the social injustice. So I'm up for taking a next step.
Well, what's the next step, Daiquiri? Hambone? What's the next step, Hambone?
Whatever that step may be for action.
He has no step. Hambone has no step. He just talking. He forgot he has no step. He said that, but he has no step. He's a fuck boy.
And not just kneeling. I've always believed standing up for what I believe in, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
So you can respect why some players might still think that's the problem.
He's a coward. Coward. Just say, I'm a blithering coward, and I do what my master tell me to do. That's all that need to be said. I'm a blithering coward, and I do what my master tell me to do. And if Jerry Jones say I need to have my toes on the line, I'm going to beat that and have my lips on the line. Because I sure love Mr. Jerry Jones. Mr. Jerry Jones, good white folk. He so is. He's good white folk. And ain't no sense in me going against no good white folk like Jerry Jones. No, sir, Bob. No, I won't. So, fuck you, Dak, and everything that you stand for on this issue, because you're being a little bitch, you're being a hoe, you're being afraid to take a stand against social injustices against black people that has not stopped. And I didn't expect much from the Dallas Cowboys as far as taking a stand, but I didn't expect you to go this far and, be that much of a hoe. So, fuck you, kids.